Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome back. Episode 21, Jesse. We're just rolling right along.
21.
21. I'm not a big fan of 21 this week.
It's not a good number.
Oh, we got KJ's here.
It's okay, Jay. But yeah, not a great number, man. I mean, how are you feeling? First off, I mean, we've had a while to decompress, I guess.
I mean, it's same old story with the Stallions, man.
Dude,
Just can't seem to get over that hurdle.
I know. It's what is it, 6-0? Well, the 0-6 for us, I guess.
Yeah, we're on the wrong end of that.
Yeah, man.
What's up, Mike? But yeah, man. How as your first Panthers home game?
That was my first.
Was that your first?
No.
No.
I
Oh no, you went to one last year, didn't you?
No, I went to either 2 or 3 last year.
2 or 3 last year. Oh.
Yeah.
I thought it was
but my first one with the tickets, I mean, it was great. We had everybody there. I went on and I was talking to a few players I leaned over, and one of the guys, the sideline guys, the UFL guys came up and he just handed me a wristband. He's like, you know him? I was like, yeah, it's Breland and Ryan. He's like, oh, here, just hands me a thing. He's like, come on down. I went down. I got to go talk to Coach Holt, talk to Ryan, said hi to Breland. I saw Mike from the bottom line. He was down there. It was pretty cool. Got some good pictures. Met Hank. Can't remember his name. The Hulk Hogan was there.
the Hulk Hogan guy.
Yep, he was there. But I think it was good crowd. I mean, I was swinging the crap out of my flag, man.
Yeah, after me and my family, we got chose to be part of the flag crew, and after flag rehearsal, we came out the doors, and he was the first person I seen out there. He was out there early waiting.
Oh, I bet.
And as soon as I seen him, I was like, hell yeah, brother. So,
but yeah, I mean, it was a good time, man. I mean, I think we even at the rough times, it was still we were getting into it. I mean, we hit what was it, a little over 10,000. So
yeah, just over 10,000. So hopefully we could keep it there. If not, increase on that this week.
Yes, sir. Did you see not to get ahead of ourselves, but the attendance for the Battlehawks?
Oh yeah, it was like 32,000.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. I mean, I know we expected them to be, a little ahead of the game, but I'm pretty happy with that. I'll take that. That's good numbers. And I mean, like we talked about during the game and a little bit after, it was opening day for the Tigers. There was a Red Wings game that night. Like, man. Yeah, it was
when I say downtown Detroit was packed, it was crazy, man.
Even at the tail end of the Tigers game, it was still crazy. And because everybody was lingering. I mean, we were trying to get people tickets away. I was getting people. I had my QR code, so I was getting people to scan it down there.
Yeah. I gave a few stickers away. Yeah, we got to meet some cool people. Like seeing Scott at the game and Jeremiah. Those were some cool guys to get to meet in person.
Yep, seeing James Larson running around too. What do you think? I was somebody you played basketball with or something like that?
Yeah. Yeah. So, and then he got a picture of me and the kids and everybody holding the flag on this before the game.
James did.
Mm-hmm.
Did he send it to you already?
Yeah.
That's cool. Cool.
I'll have to send it to you later.
Yeah, I got some good ones, man.
Yeah. It was a good day. Overall, It was a good day. I wouldn't redo it for anything. I mean, change anything about it. I mean, maybe be able to get into a restaurant after flag rehearsal.
We went all the way. We went to Greektown. We ended up just eating at Fishbones. So we kind of went away. Everything was so full. I mean, you like you said, we tried to meet you at Buddy's, and I was like, "There's no way he's in here right now." We walked the whole place.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And then Sunday, I coached the hockey team for Detroit Pal. We actually got a donation. I can't remember the gentleman's name, but he donated a whole suite to us. So we took all the kids there. It was 16 kids. So we went there. We were in the suite. He came up, introduced himself to the kids, and then he left and he came back and he bought 16 kids. He bought them all Lions, Tigers, Lions. I get Lions, Tigers.
Red Wings.
Yeah, they bought them all Red Wings hats. So that was awesome.
Nice.
Shout out to him. So that was fun.
Yeah.
And today is my birthday, actually. So I had a great birthday weekend, man. Even it was a loss, but I still had a good time.
Yeah. Well, we'll get the dub this weekend.
Yeah.
Sorry for you, Brahmas fans.
I thought you were trying to I thought you had a new nickname for him. That's what I thought you were doing.
No, I'm not that creative right now.
I don't remember it myself, but I have done a lot of research. Thank you, KJ.
Like this guy, he came up with a creative nickname for the.
Well, I was talking about the World League. I was talking about So I've seen things about it and I've looked a little into it. I think it'd be interesting. I mean, now we got the Euro League, Canadian League, Mexico's coming up in football as well. So I mean, it's getting around, man.
Oh yeah. And then they're talking about there's 2 different locations overseas that the NFL is going to play in, isn't there this year?
I mean, there's always like Germany, they do like Frankfurt, they do Brazil, they do. I mean, they're going more international every time. So I mean, that'd be cool. What if we end up doing some kind of like cross? I mean, I know we're already doing XFL and USFL, but like cross champion, some kind of competition, like maybe say it ends up on like a world stage. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, let's just get into it. We've kind of dabbled around it. But yeah, we fell short to the Stallions.
Yeah. We were in it for most of it until certain things transpired. I don't know where. I've seen online a lot of people are placing blame in different areas. I think I'm going to ask you and see if they coincide. I have really 2 to 3 big points that I think led me to be irritated about the situation. So if you would like to take the floor, do you have any points on what happened?
I mean, defensively, I think we played a great game.
Mm-hmm.
DJ Miller was hot. He was all over it. But the offense was hot and cold, man. Like, we just couldn't get it going. There was points, but, like Mike said, he should have stayed on the sideline.
Yeah.
I think we need to stick with Bryce, get rid of this 2 QB system. Like, I understand we're trying to get Danny some film and stuff, but I don't know. The offense just was not getting it going, and then there were some things with special teams that happened, and I think that really changed the momentum of the game.
Those are, it's pretty much 2 of mine. I mean, you kind of tiptoed around one. I think not only throwing Etling in, I think that the QB situation, Bryce Perkins is looking good, but where he's passing, I don't know if it's him that he's not, reading the options that are completely available and he's taking the easy dink and dunks and kind of keeping it inside, or if that's just the game that we're playing at this point, at this point in the season. But I was hoping when Etling went in that it was kind of be a little bit more downfield throws. I was hoping it was going to be a little to open the playbook a little bit on the pass game side, but didn't seem to happen. Let me pull up here. I'll just throw this up there.
Yeah, I think he was like 12 for like 25 or something like that.
12 for 23, so 52%. I mean, Etling, he was 3 for 4, but for 8 yards. So it wasn't what, like I said, like I was expecting a little bit of downfield, throws down the field. So that was disappointing. And I feel like at times, I kind of saw it the first game, but Perkins likes to run, but I feel like there's times when he could have thrown that he didn't. Not that he ran on it a lot, not or anything, but I just feel like there was
right, like maybe a little bit of hero ball.
A little bit. Not saying that he's overly, because we've seen him pull it off, so I'm not really that upset about it. Here, let me see if I can find this.
But it just seems like he's more of a I'm gonna tuck it and run it before I find another read if he gets into a panic.
Right.
Right.
All right, right here is right here. Right here. We're in the third quarter, right? TV timeout. Drive starts. We're moving the ball, right? McCrary's moving it. It's a lot of running, I will give him that. But look at this right at the end.
Yeah.
What is that? Nate McCrary, rush up the middle, -2 yards. Nate McCrary, rush off left guard, 2 yards. Nate McCrary, rush off the right tackle, 1 yard. Nate McCrary, rush up the middle, nothing. We are in scoring position. You have
we were on the 2-yard line.
Yes, and granted, like I, you see it. There was productive running within that drive. So trying to lean on who's doing well, I can see that. But dude, what are we doing here? You're just gonna run it into a brick wall against a stout Stallions line, a stout Stallions box over and over. Yes, especially when you have a quarterback with the duality like Bryce Perkins. Even no matter, he was even in. Like, why even try to get it outside, get some kind of option, or like we seen, I think it was Gunnar Oaks in the back of the end zone. Whoever was in the back of the end zone, Bryce Perkins scored that touchdown in the first game. Something like that. Get him out off platform so the box is diminished. It doesn't mean anything if I'm not running into you 4 times in a row. So that was my number 2. And then number 3 was our friend of the show, Devin Ross, an untimely muffed punt. I know he's got sure hands. I mean, I was watching the whole pregame. It's not like I don't want to crucify the guy.
I think it was just a simple misjudgment. Like it hit his fingertips, not the palms.
Yeah. So he that's easily correctable. Everybody who's played T-ball has heard keep your eye on the ball. Yep. That's all you got to do. So, I mean, those are the 3 big things that I was frustrated at. I mean, I know you can nitpick a lot, like I kind of was a little on the play calling, but I mean, like you said, the defense looked great. Yeah, yep. I'm not mad. I'm not gonna hold it against him. I'm not holding it over his head. I'm not saying he lost the game. I mean, Perkins had how many 2 interceptions in this game?
Right. I mean, and
one.
After talking to Devin, like I can guarantee you, he's one of the hardest working guys on the team.
He is. He found somebody who can punt, and he is catching religiously right now. I can guarantee that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean,
no. We didn't say that, Mike. We weren't saying that. We were just letting everybody know that we're not mad at Devin. We understand it happens.
Yeah, Bryce the ball on it too. He said that. Yeah, let him do what he does. All right. Well, I don't want to be mad anymore. Do you got anything else you want to say about this game?
No, we can move on to some more football.
Well, I mean, we knew it was going to be a tough game. I mean, I didn't want.
Definitely. I didn't think we were going to come in there and walk all over them. I think if Magoo wouldn't have got hurt in the beginning of the game, we would have had a way better chance.
Why does Corral look so good? He
came out and he was like, "Yeah, no, I'm earning my spot as QB1. Magoo, you're riding the pine, buddy. This
Magoo is Magon. Do we get any update on what happened to him? Was it his clavicle or
I don't know.
It's McGolf.
Yeah, McGoff.
Yeah, but
that's
man. I mean, we knew it was gonna be rough. Hopefully next week. I mean, they've been getting put up some points. People have been putting up some points on them. So we'll see what the Brahmas can do if they're gonna, turn tail. I'm not gonna lie. I was at the game, so I was trying to watch on my phone. Was Wade still in the booth? Do you know that?
No, I believe he was on the sideline.
Okay,
he was on the sideline.
Listens to the pod clearly.
So.
All right.
So what game? The DC game next, right?
Yeah. Yep. The next game on the slate. So this was what, Saturday? Yeah, Saturday
Yeah,
game.
Saturday's late night game.
Mm-hmm.
So
Another slow slugfest, we could call it, for
yeah,
DC.
very defensive game.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it seems to be the defenders are defending, man.
Yeah. I'm kind of getting nervous about Memphis on week 4. Like, they haven't won a game yet, but their defense is looking really good, man.
And stout. They even had my boy Tom, who they had him pretty dialed. I mean, he was making some good plays. I mean, a lot of it was like against the grain, like if he's moving like boots and stuff like that. But I can agree. I concur. I think it's looking scary, especially after the week 1 and then coming into week 2 to a little bit of a slap in the face, which everybody needs once in a while. But
they looked way better with Ken Wisenhunt.
Yes, they coordinated is what they
like
look.
a way different team.
I mean, he's a head coach, but they have their offensive coordinator back. So, I mean, EJ Perry, what do you have? He looked he's 18 for 28, so missed 10. But
he was looking so
productive.
decent that I wish he still played for the Panthers.
Mm-hmm. I think I saw a tweet. I want to say it was Ducky. Somebody put out a tweet. It was like talking about him. It's like, oh, I agree. Yeah. Maybe it wasn't Ducky. I don't know. I saw it by somebody. But yeah, man, this DC's rolling. I saw somebody, can't remember who again. Drawing a blank. Sorry, I just got home from work. But somebody had them number 1 in the power rankings.
Ooh.
I cannot. I want to say it was Panther Shadow, but I don't quote me on that. But yeah, so Abram Smith, 16 for 55. I mean, they ran him 16 times, and with Deion Jackson running him 12, so they were consistently 32 rushes on the ground for 144.
Yeah, that game I watched a little bit of. Mm-hmm. I didn't catch all the games all the way through. I was doing stuff around the house.
How dare you?
I know. How dare I do things other than watch football? Blasphemy.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, it was just very defensive games and
kickers. We can look at kicker stat. Let's see what they did. So they each missed 1. So McCrane, it was 3 for 4, longest of 46, and Conklin was 2 for 3, longest was 33. So it doesn't say which ones he missed, but lots of kicks in here. And EJ Perry score.
Yeah, he had a rusher. He had a rushing touchdown.
Yeah, he did.
So, I mean, I think they're 2 kind of underrated teams. I would say DC's offense, if they catch a little bit more momentum, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then there's somebody to really watch out for. I mean, same thing with Memphis. They got the defense to do something.
They're stout, and that's what I was going to ask about this. Which one?
Yeah.
Which? Jaron? Which one?
Yeah, Jaron, like half the defensive line,
right?
Most of the secondary. There's like 8 starters on the defense that are from the Maulers, I think. Something like that. It's like 6 or 8. It's a lot.
At least they're consistent, man. They got a formula, and they're like, let's just go all the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been calling them the Memphis Maulers this season.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to keep doing it, especially if their defense stays the way they are. I mean, granted, we put up points, but we had the guy added to that.
So another game that we kind of saw, we knew was coming. The Renegades were going to beat the Roughnecks. We all know what the issue is with the Roughnecks. I don't think we have to go over that.
He seemed a little more energetic, we'll say, from what I saw at least. I mean, he seemed
I mean, yeah,
more.
he got knocked right off of his feet. Did you
He
see
did. Yeah.
that?
There was he had a funny quote about it. I can't remember. They went over it, but it was pretty. Yeah, he got taken out. He's spry enough. I mean, they had him in the boxing gloves.
Yeah. Yeah. Like Mike says, the Renegades, they didn't look as good as they did from week one.
No,
I think their offense kind of fell apart. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, I really after everything that I mean, not saying that. Let me look at Preez's numbers. So 19 for 27, Louise with 1 touchdown, so 105 rating. So he wasn't terrible, but after last week, I just expected them to hit the ground running all season, especially after they were. He was saying that we're trying to put last season behind us. We're trying to get back. Quit underestimating us after the first week, and then it was kind of. I mean, they won the game, but I expected it to be very very one-sided.
I would have to agree with KJ on this. I was sitting here watching the game and on the Discord chat, and everybody was like, "When are they going to put in Nolan Henderson?"
So even after what you saw, I mean, I know, granted that he came out in the entry, they had the entry, and then that first play just gets batted down. It was like,
Yeah.
oh. I mean, over 3. I mean, he was not in the game often. What was it, 4 plays or something like that? It was
like Danny Elling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I mean, Anthony Brown went 14 for 30 for 146, touchdown, an interception, and so 46% and a 58 rating, 58.5. I mean, you got to do something, especially when he went 3 for 20 rushing. Longest is 13. Yeah, definitely. I mean, why you got to start him in the next game if you're already switched him at this point? You know what I'm saying? And that's the way I'd see it.
Yeah, you got to change it up.
Mm-hmm.
KJ's saying that they would have had 0 picks if Nolan was in.
I mean,
we shall never know.
Yeah, we shall. Well, we could see next week.
Yeah, whatever next week.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Mike's right. They do have talent, but it just seems like it's not being put together well.
Well, and I don't think that 0-2 hurts, obviously, but I don't think that it's not indicative of the games that they've played. Not against us, nor this game. They're not.
I just thought of something. Ref's law has failed this week. The Panthers and Houston both lost.
Well, Houston's got Memphis coming up.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't want to speak on that one yet.
No. Yeah, we need to gather our thoughts. It's only Monday. It's my birthday, so I say no.
Not yet. I don't want to think about that yet. I just smacked the crap out of my microphone.
One thing I did was his. Yeah, all right, right here. Winstead. Isaiah Winstead for Arlington. 7 catches for 73 yards. As long as it was only 21. Not only 21, but as long as it was 21. So it's not like he got it all in a one, it's seven receptions. So he's getting comfortable. They're getting comfortable. It may not have been as productive as it looked in the first week, but I do still think Arlington is going to be.
Yeah, they might have just had an off day.
Mm-hmm. Right. Houston, we got to make some changes here. Leading receiver at 28 yards. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Hey.
Oh, another comment. Hey, thanks for Lions Syndicate. Shout out to Derek. I seen him after the game. I got to meet Derek at the game.
What was that him that we were like, is that? that him? I don't. It was right.
He
It was right
did
on the
have a blue
50.
hoodie on, I think.
Yeah, and it was right on the 50 with a beard. I mean, I assumed it was him.
Yeah, he was in section 128. So just past the 50, or no, one
Yeah,
closer.
that had to have been him then.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. All right, and then the whole last game, the Battlehawks.
Swords with wings.
So you got this one on me. I was hoping not the opposite would happen, but I was hoping there would be some type of, you know, block, some type of dam that they could stop this with, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, they had a crazy run game. Would you say earlier they have 3 different running backs, and so far this season they all already have over 100 yards?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was like 128, 19, and then Manny Wilkins has like over 102 at the QB through 2 weeks. So I mean, he led them 9 rushes for 58 yards just in this game alone. So,
Yeah.
and I mean,
This
Jacob
was a little bit
Sailors.
more of a blowout than I expected. Like, it wasn't like a complete blowout, but like 26-9, that's a good difference.
I know. I had just left. We dropped the kids off at the headquarters after the game last night, and I was driving home and had it up. And that's when I texted you. It's like, a third one? This guy's getting greedy, man. Come on. All these people, they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They had 8 different people with rushing attempts in this game. And he got all 3 touchdowns.
But I agree with Viking here. He said Brahmas got screwed with their first 4 games on the road. And I can kind of, I don't know, as a Panthers fan, the last 2 seasons, it seems like we get a lot of games lumped together.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's nice having a couple of them back to back, but we got, like, last year, I think it was like 4 of them were back to back to back. And
But I
then this
mean,
week we got 3.
you
Or
think of
this year,
the
3.
10-week season, 8 teams, and you got to think the I'm not trying to downplay the league, but it's not an A1. Concerts draw more. There's a lot of artists that can draw more. There's a lot of different events, so I assume it's not a done deal. Anytime you want to go schedule one of these games, you have to make sure that everything's good, and it could possibly get pushed. Especially with all the turmoil before the season. But yeah, I agree. That's a rough stretch for sure, and it's
And
not.
I think that might be why we end up getting opening day is one of our days, or right around opening day is one of our days, because Ford Field isn't scheduled for a concert or anything that night because
That's true.
it's opening day in Detroit.
Yeah. Well, I do think that the Brahmas will. I mean, they got a good following, man. They should have a decent home field advantage. Well, at least the energy from the fans at home when they're there.
Oh no,
Especially with the guys we know, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they sound like a whole section just between like 4 or 5 guys.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, Mike's saying that they haven't played anyone yet. He's not convinced. So, oh no, I clicked the wrong comment.
So the Battlehawks got DC then. So you thinking this week?
You think? Yeah, they might. They might take an L this week,
or at least someone who can stop the stampede of the Battlehawks, really, because they got a stable boy.
It says, do you think that the Panthers are growing in fans here in Detroit?
I do. I think. I mean, just
An
from
uphill battle, but yeah, I think from the games I went to last year to this year, I think we're doing better.
Yeah, and I think more people are. Jake Bates, I mean, most of the people I talk to, that's how they got introduced to the league, and even people who, just at the game Friday. That's how they knew what was going on, and they were kind of like, oh, so where do they play? I know the Panthers, and I had to keep it right there. I'm going right there to watch this game.
Yep.
Like, no
Ford
way.
Field.
Yeah. Wow, they fill that? Like, no, they don't fill it, but I mean, it's still the venue. It's the same venue there. I mean, we're eating the same food. We're going,
Right.
I do wish that they did. I think the Stallions had like really cheap deals for the food.
Yeah, there was like a $5 menu or something like that. I think it's at
Yeah.
Memphis.
Arlington, week 4. You don't think that all right. So you think just the duality? I can see that they have more well-rounded team.
Yeah.
But I mean, because DC has been lackluster offensively, we'll say.
Yeah. But their defense and special teams, man, they're rocking on 2 out of the 3 fronts.
Yeah. Kellen Mond. So he's taking a lot of flack. I mean, for the slowness. I mean, last week I kind of had a little grace for him, and I thought he'd be able to figure it out. Going into week 2, again, like we just talked about, it's on the road, but that's not great. It's not a great showing for someone who's supposed to be a pivotal piece of this offense and the team in general.
Yeah. I don't know that offense. I just don't know why it's so inconsistent. Like Te'amu is a decent quarterback, and they got runners, they got wide receivers in DC. Yeah.
I was talking about.
Oh, sorry. I seen Vikings.
You threw me off there. You started talking, and I was like, wait a minute.
I seen Vikings comment down here. Got distracted.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't even see. Yeah, especially their offense, like I just said. Definitely.
I think St. Louis will produce less this week. Who do they play?
I think that they're playing DC.
Oh, they're playing DC?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's this, the sword versus the shield, quite literally. I think it's going to be very.
That would be a good way to sell that game.
Sword and shield game.
See, marketing guys, pay attention to Jesse.
Yeah,
take some notes.
I get my degree next month.
But last thing on the ballot, ticket giveaway. On the video we just put out, what, Saturday? I
don't know. It's been a blur, man.
Yeah. Saturday, we put out a ticket giveaway video. If you haven't, go to that video, comment, #clauseout, subscribe to the channel. You're entered. We'll be drawing the winner on Wednesday. We haven't set a time yet, but we'll probably go live and
5:05-ish. I like a good 5:05. That's a good time.
Right. Because it just doesn't seem like we can get here and get done by 5.
I know we set it for 5 every time and we got to push. And it sounds better. Live at 5:05.
Yeah.
Look at that. Marketing, man.
#clauseout. Get you 2 tickets to this Sunday's game. And
we got quite a few people in there now.
They're really good seats because right after Marcus Sims scored his touchdown and he was in the end zone, they got a picture of him, and you can see me and Jesse celebrating and like right behind him.
What I think is me.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it is.
Oh, yeah.
But you can tell that's me clear as day with that shirt on.
And we got like 12 people who have entered at this point.
We do have merch. I don't know if I have it in this description, but
I'll start throwing in there. You gotta give me your link so I can throw that shirt up there too.
Let me find the link. I'll put the link in the comments after we post the video. Lupe. Yep. We haven't put that hat on there, but I have a shirt on right now, and we also have a windbreaker on there. We're working on getting some more stuff on the merch
I'll
site.
put my crew neck and this hat up there. So,
Yeah. But as we said, tickets, giving away tickets. We're announcing the winner on Wednesday. And since the game, we've jumped up about 20 subs. So we're at like 152 before the game, and now we're close. We're at almost 170.
I was doing. I sent you that. Got to get it out there, man.
Putting them all over the place.
Yes, sir.
I was trying to get one of the players to walk by. I had a whole stack. I was about to like, hey, go hand these out in the locker room.
Yeah, I was handing a lot of them, man. People were taking them.
Yeah, Kelly Rose got one. James Larson, Scott,
yes,
all them guys.
Hulk got one.
Even the Motor City Mauler, he's got him on his belt.
Got him. We got the belts. We got the belt real estate owned around here, huh?
Right.
So, well, yeah. Other than ticket giveaway, this Sunday, make sure you try to come get the tickets from the FIVO link so we can go try to get our fan experience.
Motor
also,
my bad.
how much sausage did you get?
We're gonna get 5 pounds.
5 pounds. We're gonna have lots of food.
Yeah, we're gonna have a tailgate Sunday morning. Swing by Jesse's.
Boy.
Oh, nice.
Ready to go.
Jesse's making chorizo burritos. I'm gonna bring biscuits and gravy.
And yes, I know chorizo's pork. Don't anybody put that in the comments.
Mike said he's coming hungry. Bring your kids. Bring your wife. Bring everybody that's hungry because I don't want to go home with any food.
Hide your wife.
SAJ, I talked to him today. He said BD will definitely smash some biscuits and gravy.
Heck yeah. We got to fit chorizo's pork. It is, man. It's we're paying homage to Tex-Mex, but I framed it as beef because of the Brahmas. So come on, have some imagination.
Have some imagination.
Yeah, sí, mucho. Me gusto Latina comida.
And I just went the lazy way and figured this would be the easiest thing I could bring in the crock pot down there.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all I got, man. You got anything else?
Once we lock down the lot, have you figured out what lot you want to do?
I want to do that one. Did you? We didn't call him. We'll call him after this. So yeah, it's likely going to be that one that I showed you. I can't remember the name. It's like right behind, basically behind the Fox, on the far side. So we'll just have to cross Woodward and then walk through like where Comerica is, and then we'll be right there.
Okay. So once we do that, we'll make a graphic. It'll have like a QR code or the address or something in there. We'll let you guys know where we're at and where we can be found on game day.
Yes. So, do you have a big speaker? That's one thing I don't have. A little speaker.
I don't have a big speaker.
I got a car. I'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll bring in Alexa.
There we go.
So
you're spying on us, man. I don't need that down there. I get enough of that at home. All right, man. Well,
as always, Panther fans, remember,
let's hunt.